Alright, this is month 2 of my weight loss journey. If you don't feel like you're about to puke or pass out, you're probably not working hard enough. Watch me shrink journey, and this is like the second time I tried to make this video, so hopefully the sound will come through on this. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all my updates and you can watch my journey as I go through. So today I'm going to focus on some of the positive and some of the negatives in month 2 of my weight loss journey. So in the first month, you saw that I decided I was going to eat right and start exercising. In the second month, I decided to jump rope, keep running, stop the swimming and jump rope. So here's what happened in the second month. I'm already into the third month, and I hurt my Achilles tendon during the second month while I was running. So I actually had to stop running. I had to stop jumping rope, but I didn't want to slow down my weight loss. So what I did was I kept working out, and I actually increased the time that I spent working out. I kept taking the weight loss supplement, the appetite suppressant that I talked about in the last video, and I added to it a kind of like a keto friendly protein shake. So after my workouts, I would take one of these shakes, not high in calories, only has 1 or 2 carbs. So I started doing that, and I started getting some really good results, even though I wasn't able to run because I didn't want to mess it up. I tried to run through for a while, but I decided I didn't want to mess up my foot, so I'm trying to let it heal, and then I'm going to start running. I actually miss running, surprisingly. So I'm going to share with you how much I've lost this month, but first I want to share some of the positive stuff that's happened this month. I've noticed at work, and just when I go out and around, I've lost quite a bit of weight so far, so people are starting to notice and they're starting to comment on it, ask me what I've been doing, and that's been really encouraging, because I think a lot of people struggle with their weight, but nobody really wants to talk about it. So it's opened the door to be able to have those conversations with people and really talk to people about where they're struggling, and just kind of help them through it and encourage them that they can do it as well. So that's been really cool. And then this is a good and a bad. So my clothes, like this happened this week. I got up in the last week or two, I've had to throw 3 pairs of pants that I wear for work over into a pile because I can't wear them anymore. I'd get up in the morning, I leave very early, so I wake up at 5 o'clock and I leave by 5:20, 5:30, and I put on my pants that I laid out the night before, and they literally don't fit. I can put on a belt and I can't keep them up. So that's happened 3 different times. So in my closet I found 3 pairs of pants that don't fit anymore, and so that's a good problem to have, but I'm gonna have to go shopping soon, or I'm gonna be down to wearing the same thing over and over and over. Another not so good thing that happened this month was I started getting headaches and some aches and pains. And after doing a little bit of research, I realized that I'm probably low on electrolytes, and low on my salt intake has probably not been as high as it needs to be. So I found this low carb, no carb keto electrolyte drink, and it's kind of like the weight loss supplement that I take. Sometimes I mix them together. You just pour it into the drink, shake it up. It's just water and this thing, so it's like a salty drink, and then they've got flavored ones as well. But that one I only take if I feel myself getting a headache, or because I don't think I need it every day, so I only take it when I feel like my body needs it. So that's a cool product that I didn't even know existed, and it's better than using Gatorade because you don't get all that sugar. It's just the electrolytes that you need. Another positive thing is I didn't go off the rails this month, so when the month was over, I learned my lesson last time when I gained 5 pounds in like a day. I decided to not pig out on starchy foods and sub sandwiches and potato salad and chips and salsa and all that kind of junk. I didn't do any of that. I just kept eating the way I was consistently eating, and so I didn't have to worry about that weight gain or water gain or whatever it was that was causing me to gain weight. And I didn't have to start the process over again and get my body to where it was using fat for fuel again. The other cool thing was I got some new equipment. So I got 2 pieces of equipment. One of them I haven't used yet, and it's like it's kind of like you do flies on it, and so but you hold it. It's an interesting. I'll do a video on it just to see if it works or if I feel anything. But the other one was I've been doing. When I first started, I was weak, just like when I started running, I couldn't run. So I've been lifting weights and I've been doing curls, and I have a curl bar, but the problem is, as I started lifting heavier weights, and it's not that much, trust me, but I have a bad back. So lifting heavy weights, reaching down and picking it up is hard for me, because I don't want to mess up my back. If I bend over, I'll mess up my back. Even when I bend my legs and pick it up, it's just awkward. So I decided I wanted to get like a rack to hold that, and I ended up getting a squat rack because I couldn't find anything. It's an adjustable squat rack. So now I have a squat rack that I can use, and it doubles as a curling rack. And I already made a video about that, but it's working pretty good, so that's cool that I'm getting some new equipment. It's cool that I'm taking a protein supplement that's working really well for me. And it's cool that this month I lost exactly the same amount as I did last month. So I lost 6.4 pounds again. So that's 12.8, right, overall in the last 2 months. And since I started this journey, you know, I mentioned in the first video that I had started losing weight taking that weight loss supplement. But since I started the journey, I've lost 35 pounds, and it's only been a couple months. So I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna try to tone up. I still have a lot of weight to lose, but then once I lose it, I'm gonna try to tone it up and just see how much I can transform myself. So please leave me some encouragement. Please, you know, if you don't feel like typing anything, just give me a thumbs up and like this video. That'll give me all the encouragement that I need, and subscribe if you'd like to follow my journey. I also want to share with you today some of the things that I've learned throughout this journey, and I'm only at the very beginning, but there's a couple things that I've learned. Number one, I've learned that consistency is more powerful than you think. You know, it's those little things over time that add up. I changed my diet, and I'm eating healthy foods now. I'm eating lower carbs, and I'm exercising every day. But the rest of my day is pretty much unchanged. So if you can just commit to an hour of exercise a day and eating right, and do it every day, then you'll get results. And so that's something that has really stuck out to me, because I didn't really think my results to keep going. I've always struggled. You know, losing weight is kind of like breaking an addiction. If you have a bad relationship with food, like apparently I did, then losing weight can be a struggle. And sometimes you might have to quit multiple times, just like somebody that quit smoking. You know, sometimes people say, well, I quit smoking 10 times, and it wasn't until the 11th time that it stuck. Because that's when you really, really wanted it. You wanted to quit that time. And you're not going to be successful until you really want it. So I kind of see that as like the same thing for losing weight. Like, you might have to try 3, 4, 5, 10 times. I know I've been trying on and off all my life, and these are the best results that I've ever gotten. And part of it is, a lot of it is my mindset. And a lot of it is, I think, the appetite suppressant that I'm taking, because that helps me in weak moments not break down. And you know, maybe that's a placebo effect, I don't know, but it seems to be working for me. And then the other thing is just massive action, you know, over time, and consistency over time. It doesn't take that much over time if you're consistent every single day. I work out every single day, I exercise every single day, and I eat healthy every single day. But you know, I only really spend probably 45 minutes to an hour doing any kind of exercise. So it's that consistency over time, and a huge part of it is your diet. If you don't take care of your diet, you're never going to get the results. I'm also going to put a link to everything that I'm using in the description below. So if you want to support this channel, or if you just want to check out what I'm doing, scroll on down to the description and you can see what I'm doing. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Make sure you leave me a comment. God bless and have a good week.